Hey my honeys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's makeup look, I was inspired by today's weather. I live in Oregon, so the weather is so beautiful right now. I don't know what's going on, but tomorrow could rain. Tomorrow we can have a huge thunderstorm. We don't know with Oregon weather. If you guys live in Oregon, give this video a thumbs up. You guys know that our weather is crazy, but today I was just really inspired and I was like, I feel like doing a peachy makeup look. So this is definitely what I came up with. I did a smoked out like brown smoked out liner, and I paired it up with a nice like peachy nude lipstick, which you guys are gonna see in the video today. I did do a voiceover because it's currently 5 o'clock, and if you guys been following me for a while, you know that I live on a busy street. I did get better at filming in the morning, but that's when I try to get all my things done so I can have all the free time in the world in the afternoon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, what the heck are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and be a part of the honey family. And also, if you do recreate this makeup look, please tag me on Instagram. I love to see your guys' recreations. I honestly love sharing the love on my IG stories. You guys really make me feel so happy, and you guys literally motivate me every single time that I see you guys do recreations, so it really means a lot, so thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just shut up and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in Peachy Love and jumping into the shade called Nectarine, which, by the way, you guys, I got this blush trio at Marshall's for $10. They run for originally $30, so take your ass to Marshall's and they have tons of blush trios there, so go before they're all gone. I'm using my Morphe M433, of course, and I'm gonna blend this shade right in the crease, and then I'm also gonna take it actually down onto my lid, but I'm not gonna take it anything further than my lid space. So we just want to blend it towards the crease and then into the lid, and that's pretty much it. So I wanted to go into the next shade called Ginger, but I felt like it was a little bit too light and it wasn't really showing up or what I was really looking for. So I went into my Urban Decay Born to Run palette and taken the shade Baja, which I felt was even better. So when it's weird, like when I actually mix that color Baja with Nectarine, it gives you like a nice peachy look without it being too orange. So I thought it was perfect. So I'm gonna be putting this shade only in the lid space of my eye, and then whatever I have remaining left, I'm gonna I'm gonna blend it towards the crease of my eye and just blend away. Okay, so now to blend out the edges, I'm gonna go into the color Still Shot, and it's a more of a bright peach color, which I'm going to use just to blend out the other colors that we had already set on the eyes, because we want it to look very blended and really, really pretty. So that way we can't really tell where we started or stopped when it comes to the eyeshadows. And then going into my Morphe eyeliner pencil in the shade Richie, which is a nice dark brown color, I'm going to go ahead and apply this to tight line my eyes. And then I'm going to be creating a little baby wing towards the outer corner that we're going to eventually smudge in with eyeshadow. So now to blend out the liner, I'm going to go into my Morphe M507 brush, and I'm picking up the shade called Punk, which is a nice red brown matte shade, and I start to pack it on, and then I will buff it back and forth and start to blend. So also another tip, so that way it doesn't look super harsh, I do go back into the color Baja, which is that nice burnt orange, and I blend it together with Punk, so that way it looks really soft and not super harsh. I'm going to pick up that Morphe pencil again. I'm going to take it all the way towards the inner corner, and then using my EB21 brush from Sedona Lace, I'm going to blend that out and try to keep it as close to the lash line as possible, since we want it to look thicker towards the outer corner. And I recommend you guys to use a small brush like this, so that way you don't take it up any higher, since we do want the thickness and fullness to be more towards the outer corner. So just wanted to give you a tip on that. Then using a makeup wipe, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the liner and pull it out, so that way it looks more cut and fierce. Okay, so now I'm going to go and curl my lashes, and then I'm going to apply my Better Than Sex mascara. And then for lashes today, you guys, I've been loving these lashes from Coco. This is the style Venus. I just feel like they look so pretty on, and I just love how they look fluffy, but yet they are on a thicker band, but I just feel like they look really, really pretty. Now it's time, you guys, to move over to skin. I'm going to start off with my CoverGirl Full Spectrum Matte Ambition Primer. I love this primer. I just feel like it really helps with making my makeup last a lot longer. And since I am combo to oily, I just feel like it's perfect. I really, really do like it. Now for foundation, you guys, I'm going to go into my Born This Way foundation by Too Faced in the shade Vanilla. Now, I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I think I used this 3 or 4 years ago and I hated it. I felt like it made me really oily, but I only gave it one shot. So, and I don't know why I thought, you know, let's try it again, and I'm glad that I did because now I'm like really in love with it. I just feel like it really covers really well, but then again, it leaves my skin looking really youthful without it being too cakey or heavy. So I normally go into this one, but for the most part I use more my drugstore foundations, but today I just felt like being a little fancy, so I pulled this baby out, but it's definitely one of my favorites. For concealer, I'm going to go into my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Concealer in the shade Swan. And then to blend it out, I'm going to go into my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge and blend out this concealer. I love this concealer, you guys, so much. I feel like it's super nice. It's like, it covers really well, but yet it feels very natural on the skin without it being super cakey. And I absolutely love to use this on clients too. Like, they love this concealer whenever I do apply it to them, and then they end up getting it, and then they send me messages on Instagram saying how much they love the concealer. So definitely check it out if you haven't played with it. Now to set my face, you guys, since we're using Too Faced products, I thought why not just use the translucent setting powder, and I'm going to go ahead and just set the areas where I did apply concealer. Now I do bake just a little bit, but what I like to do as well is just melt the powder into my skin, and then I do set the rest of my face with that same powder. To bronze up my skin, you guys, I'm going to go into my KKW Beauty. This is their contour kit. I believe this is in the shade Light. So I'm going to go ahead and just bronze up my skin while I am baking. And I always have to go in with a bronzer just because I don't want to look super pale like Casper the Ghost. I want some definition in my cheekbones, and I also like to bring warmth into my skin. And the reason why I like this contour kit is just because I like that lighter shade that I was pointing at earlier, because it's not too orange or red. It's like a nice gray undertone, but yet it still gives me the bronze shade that I like, because since I am super fair, I don't want something super harsh. And then the brush, you guys, that I'm using, in case you're wondering, I'm using my Sigma F40, the large angled contour brush. Use my code Sandi at checkout and you can save 10%. And since we do have a peachy look going on, I'm going back into that blush trio. I'm mixing Miami and Nectarine, and I'm using my Luxie Beauty 512 small contouring brush. I got it in my BoxyCharm box, and I've been using it for blush, and I love it. Then, you guys, I'm going to go into my CoverGirl Full Spectrum Matte Ambition Foundation Powder in the shade Light Neutral, and using my Morphe Y11 brush. I'm going to go ahead and use this to dust off the powder, but also I'm going to go ahead and set my face again. This really gives you a nice smooth canvas, and it also helps your makeup last a lot longer, but I just love how it gives my skin a nice baby butt softness feel to it, if that makes complete sense. But I love doing this step when it comes to my makeup routine. Then, you guys, I'm going to go back into that Morphe pencil, and I'm going to start to warm up my lower lash line, but I'm only going to do it towards the outer corner, and I'm going to connect it to the top liner. And then I'm going to go into my Morphe S28 brush to smudge that out, and then I go back into the color Punk. Remember that nice red-brown matte shade, and I'm going to start to just blend that out. Then I'm using my blending E25 brush from Sigma and picking up the color Baja and Still Shot, and I'm going to blend the lower lash line. For my waterline, I'm going to go into my MAC Chromographic pencil, and I believe it's an NC15. It's the lightest concealer pencil, and I apply it into my waterline to make my eyes appear a little bit bigger, since we do have a lot of darkness going on towards the outer corner. And of course, we have to add some mascara towards our bottom lashes, and then we are going to do our lipstick, you guys, and then we're almost done. Now for our lips, you guys, I'm gonna go into this shade called Incognito from Buxom Cosmetics. And then for liquid lipstick, I'm gonna go into my ABH Naked. And then to set my makeup, you guys, I'm gonna go into my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray so that way my makeup can last a lot longer. So really quick, I decided to change my lip color because I kind of wanted to add more of a gloss. So I went into the Buxom Creamsicle, and this is their full-on plumping lip cream gloss, and I absolutely love it. What do you guys think? I mean, I really like the nude as well, but I don't know, I kind of felt like adding a gloss since Peachy kind of reminds me of something juicy and more like a look that you would wear for like spring and summertime. So I want to look a little more hydrated. So I did add this on top and I absolutely love it. Alright you guys, and that's pretty much it for today's tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much and see you all in the next one. Bye!